I am Miss Mom01 from Momo's Homemade Treasures, and in this video I'm going to show you how I do my hot oil treatments. In New York City, the winter is like really brutal this year, and I just want to make sure that I don't, my hair doesn't dry out, get split ends, because I will admit I have not been wearing hats because it messes up my hair. So I'll admit, but I am trying to take extra make extra care of my hair so it stays good. So the first thing I do is wet it because I need it to get wet, the water, so that the oil can get inside my hair. Okay? And after I do this, I usually do this like twice a week. It doesn't have to, no, I deep condition at least once a week. And I do this maybe, I don't know. I don't do this often enough. I should. But now that it's getting cold, it's winter time, and it's like brutal. So basically, that part is wet already. Okay, and I just take the oil. This is just my growth oil. You can use olive oil or whatever mixture you want to use. But this is my growth oil, and this is like rosemary, thyme, basil, nettle, all mixed up in here. And I infused it, and then olive oil infused with all those different herbs. Okay, and so I pop this in a microwave for like 30. You have to stay watching it because you don't want to melt your bottle. But I put this in the microwave for like 30 minutes, 30 seconds, and I got it as hot as I can stand it. And you just want to make sure you get that oil all through your hair, your roots. You want to start at the roots, and it's great that I have this little thing here so I can just go straight to my scalp. And you just want to make sure every section, of course, I parted my hair in 4 sections, so you just want to make sure that you're getting that oil on every part of your hair. Okay, I'm not necessarily detangling it, but the water and the oil is just straightening it out. Okay, and so when I finish this section, I just tie it up, wrap it, and then I just put it in a little knot, a little bun or something, and sometimes it'll stay by itself. That one is staying by itself. Okay, now again, I'm doing the second part. It's completely dry. So, and I don't need a lot of water. I just need enough water so the oil can go in and moisturize. Okay. The front, lately I've been noticing I'm getting kind of dandruff. So I definitely want to work on that and make sure. And also my front, as you can see, is just naturally thin right here. It's like hardly any hair. So I want to make sure that gets some attention. So now I know that I got it nice and wet. Again, I take the oil. The first thing I do is go directly on the scalp, and I rub it in. And also I added to this so I can get some more conditioning and the tingle and all that stuff. I added a couple of drops of tea tree oil. Okay, so the first thing I want to make sure that scalp, and you just want to rub it in. Make sure the scalp is nice and moisturized. Okay, once I did that, and there's no limit. I mean, I pour the oil on. I put it on. I want my whole hair to be nice and saturated. Okay, and you just want to make sure from root to tip, every part of your hair gets some oil action. Okay, and you just use your fingers to smooth it out. I'm not like really detangling it, but it's helping to detangle by itself. And again, you just wrap it up. I just want to make sure my hair stays nice, nice, nice and moisturized. This one I did already. And then we have this one. And I started doing it and I was like, let me do a video. I'm not doing enough hair videos. Okay? And that's it. That's all I do. Make sure oops. Oil. It's okay. I'm about to hop in the shower in like 30 minutes. You could also do, which I believe it works, but I just didn't like how my hair smelled. You could also do the same thing like I'm doing now and do the greenhouse method, and this is basically the same thing. And then all I would do is just leave it in overnight. I gotta see the weather. I might just leave it in overnight, and then because I haven't done that in so long, and I'm telling you, I was doing that when I first big chopped, and my hair grew. Like within 3 months, it just grew. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna turn this into the hot oil treatment / greenhouse method. Okay, so now I got the oil. You just want to massage it, make sure it gets all in. It also feels good, it's relaxing. Okay, but I know this, I got a lot of oil in my hair. Too much oil, I don't care. I want my whole hair to get saturated. Okay, so first thing I do is I take my little conditioning cap, shower cap. If you don't have these, a regular plastic bag will do, because I've definitely done that before, plenty of times. Okay, so the point is of the greenhouse method is you want to keep all the moisture in. You want to keep all the oils and the moisture. You want it to just marinate together. So the plastic cap is the first thing I put on. And the next thing I put on is my scarf. Because when you wake up in the morning, if you're doing the greenhouse method, and I would still do this even if I haven't decided if I'm going to do it or not, because I do have to work in the morning. But even if I decide to take it off or keep it on all night, I still want to keep it nice and tight. This is the same way. So I think I'm going to name this video how to do a hot oil / greenhouse effect. Okay. So now it's nice and tight. Okay. But me, I want it in. I want my moisture to stay in. So this is my little homemade stocking cap. And I use these a lot because I pineapple my hair. So it's perfect for the pineapple. Okay. So I'm just putting layers and layers just to get the most heat in as possible. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my bonnet. Okay. So now I got all this on my head. I can either go to sleep and then wake up tomorrow and do the curly girl method, or I can leave this in for 30 minutes to an hour and then rinse it out and then continue to do the curly girl method. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, please don't forget, it's no problem to ask below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.